Okay. Just got done at the ER. Wasn't really much of an ER visit. It was more of an urgent care visit. Like I said, I couldn't go to the one in my VA in Temple, so I went to Seton Medical here in Harker Heights, Texas. They actually had it pretty well sorted out. They had like a little enter the door lady in full gown, mask. They gave me a mask and everything. Took my temp, checked my blood oxygen. They asked me that. Fuck, there's a lot of cops around here. Gave me the basic checkout stuff, and then instead of moving to the basic emergency room, they had a like a little quarantine section, I guess you want to call it. I called it the whatever. Anyway, so they moved me to that area, that little waiting room set up out of a hospital room with chairs in there and dividers so they could separate people so they're not sitting right next to each other and stuff. And everyone came in, gowns on, face mask, gloves, so they're pretty professional about it. And basically what they did is they swabbed me for flu and strep, which they got them back pretty quick. They got them back within like half hour, and they both came back negative. I know you're not supposed to cough in your hand, but don't worry. Hand sanitizer. So came back negative, so they did a chest x-ray in the room, so that was pretty cool. They said the chest x-ray came back negative for pneumonia. So that's also, no, I mean, I'm still having problems breathing. Positive, but they don't have enough tests to be able to test people. Yeah, so pretty much what they said is they gave me a little packet. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna block out the personal information. Told me what to do and told me, hey, don't go out of your house for 2 weeks. Now, I've already been quarantined for a week, so it's kind of a generic 2 weeks. I've already been quarantined for a week, so I'm assuming another week. But they told me, hey, if your symptoms are completely gone and you're feeling better, you can go back to work. So basically, it's giving me a 2-week get out of work slip, which I'm really not trying to do. I want to get back to work because, believe it or not, I like having money and paying bills. And right now, we got a new guy at work, so that's good. He's covering down on a lot of the stuff that I normally do, but he's only up to speed so much. So the boss is having to covering down quite a bit. So I don't want to leave them out there hanging as much as I can. I'm not like the best worker in the world, but I like to think I'm somewhat competent in what I can do. So I'd want to get back as soon as I can, but the situation at hand here is they don't have enough tests. Honestly, there's nobody in the emergency room at all. Like, it was ghost town. There was me and one other person in here for being tested out. I see 2 people in line now. It's not this pandemic that everyone's making it out to be. I mean, there is literally me and one other person in there, and 2 people I see at the door now, and that's over the course of 3-4 hours. The VA, they're only accepting people if they're severely ill or injured. So then we're talking about the hospitals are being overrun and stuff. It's, at least from what I've seen at the 2 hospitals in Bell County, they're full of shit. People aren't going to the emergency room. People aren't going to doctors. They're afraid of this shit, and it's not really what they're making it out to be. I mean, it's like, what the fuck? But yeah, so and they basically told me like, hey dude, they gave me like a little steroid drink that tasted like fucking salty ass. Gave me a packet, sent me home because they can't test for stuff. They said you might have it, you might not, just self-quarantine. Honestly, I don't think it's that big of a thing. You look at the statistics on it, it's about as deadly as the common flu is, but the common flu is more communicable? Something like that. It can transfer between people more easily than this. I think this is just getting way blown out of proportion because the media made a whole bunch of crazy shit up about it. And if you look at the death rate, yeah, people are dying, but like, oh my god, Italy, yeah, one region of Italy that was affected, financially back like 4 or 5 years ago, where pretty much everyone of working age moved out. So like, what is it, like 70% of the population are people who are 70 or 80 years older, and those are the people who are, old ass Italian people who have poor personal hygiene, who are getting it and passing away from it. And if you look at statistically, they're saying, there's people come out saying like, yeah, there'll be people who have heart disease and die from it or get shot, blah blah blah, and post-mortem they find that has the coronavirus carrier in it. They'll be like, coronavirus, because they want to get federal money. It's become one of those things where yeah, coronavirus, it is a serious issue. It's something that we should look at and take care of because we don't have a working vaccine for it as of yet, and we should take precautions. But what they're doing with, locking down states, closing down businesses, limiting people's travel, trampling our fucking constitutional rights and forcing people to go out of business and ruining people's economy. If you look at how many people are going to be negatively affected by the economic fallout from this versus how many people who are actually going to die, it's going to be far worse. You look at how many people are going to lose their business, lose their job, lose their family, their kids are going to commit suicide. You look at how many deaths are going to occur from this financially, it's going to be way more than anyone's going to die from it just from the virus itself. And I'm not saying we shouldn't have reacted. I'm just saying we overreacted, far overreacted. We're treating this like some kind of airborne, super communicable version of fucking MERS or SARS. And that's ridiculous. It really is. But hey, whatever. Everyone's talking about how Trump failed because he didn't act soon enough. You ask me, Trump failed because he fucking overreacted. But here's my video for now. Might get published, might not. We'll see. So if I spoke too much, my bad. If you got an issue with it, fuck you.